Right, the situation in Boitumelong township near Bloemhof town in the northwest remains tense as angry residents demand for the release of community members who were arrested by police yesterday. The arrested community members allegedly belong to a local structure of anti-gangsterism committee. For more on the story, let's get the latest now. Sellwane Khakhau joins us now live. Sellwane, thank you very much indeed for coming through. Firstly, I want to just, for you to just describe your experiences today as compared to yesterday.
Don't zoom in. Blaine, can you please repeat the question?
I just wanted to get a sense of what you're witnessing today and your experiences.
We are coming live to you from Boitumelong township here in Bloemhof in the northwest. I can tell you that the situation is still quite tense here on the ground. I can also tell you that schooling has been disrupted. I'm sure you can see in the background quite a number of school learners not at school being here where the community has gathered. What we understand is that the community is not happy about one particular thing, which is that some of the community members were arrested in the afternoon yesterday by the police, and the community is saying that these are people who are helping to fight crime and the issue of gangsterism here in this area, which is one of the issues that are really rife in this area. And we understand also that it's about 19 people who are arrested now, but that number has not yet been confirmed by the police. We also understand that they have been arrested for various things, including kidnapping, including assault and common assault. But to get more details on what exactly is happening here, we're going to speak to the community leader here, Tebogo Komani. So can you just give us an update on what is really happening here? Why are people gathered here? Why is the situation so tense here in Bloemhof?
We have to say as the community of Bloemhof that we are saddened by the situation and unnecessary arresting of our people, community leaders, the ones who are protecting the community of Bloemhof, who are any resident here. And we are saddened by the SABC officials. I don't know who is behind all of this. Our people are being arrested unnecessarily. Our community leaders who have been protecting our community for at least a year now, fighting against gangsterism and crime in general, they have been targeted by the police, SABC officials. Yesterday they sent police from Pops, and also some members of the Hawks. For what we don't know, we still seek clarity as a Bloemhof resident and as members of the community to see and we are going to ensure that our people are being released unconditionally. So we are going to seek more mobilization behind this thing, because those people, we believe that they are innocent. They have just been targeted by the officials. We don't know what is happening. They are in cahoots, or they are working in relationship with the drug lords. I mean the police, by the way. You can just imagine they were taking drug dealers, pointing fingers to the community members to say this one and that one are the ones behind this. That's how our people were arrested. They just went to the op center or the operational center we're operating to go and arrest our people. For what we still seek clarity also on that. So we are hoping by doing what we are doing, shutting down the community, or rather anything that is happening here, at least we'll get the answers. We don't know what's behind this. We still need answers also ourselves, because they were when they were coming to arrest our people, they were accompanied by the drug dealers. They were accompanied by one white man whom his mining, illegal mining, digging was closed. So we don't know what is happening. We just see the officials are playing mind games with our people. Anyone is like people are scared. So we are shocked, and all members who are arrested is 19 so far, according to the reports that we have received. We are still trying to get legal representatives for them, and we are still trying to get maybe a sense of peace of what is happening here.
Okay, and then also as residents here in Bloemhof, I mean, we can see that certainly it's gotten to a point where residents are taking the law into their hands to fight crime and gangsterism. Do you think, or do you feel like the police are doing enough to help you in this area?
There won't be any of this. There won't be the committee called the BAGCPF, Bloemhof Anti-Gangsterism and Crime Prevention Forum in full. The reason the existence of this committee is to ensure it is because precisely that the police have failed the society of Bloemhof for a very long time. They became friends with the gangsters. For what we don't know, they've been buying stolen goods from the gangsters, you understand? So this committee operates mainly because the failure of the SABC officials has the existence of this particular committee. So now they have been victimized. Why? Because it's like they are fighting for space with the police officials. Yeah. And that is very unnecessary. Our work should be complementing what the police are doing, but the police chose to see it as as enemies. So that is where the problem lies, you understand? Yes, okay. Yeah.
Okay. And then also, Blaine, remember that this comes a few weeks after the community commemorated the Healing and Reconciliation Program. You'd remember that last year about 3 men in this area were killed by mob justice. Those guys were believed to be gangsters. And so that program really was to bring together the families of the victims or the deceased as well as the community. What does this mean to you as a community? You're trying to move forward and make peace, but this is happening now.
The entire program of commemoration was based on finding one another as collective as the community of Bloemhof, including SABC officials themselves. We invited them to our program. We invited the affected families of the boys who unfortunately lost their lives here through mob justice to say, let us come together as one community and move forward. But then immediately after that, we realized this, we see this, we view this, what is happening, we ask ourselves questions. But we lost, whatever the police are doing now, they are making us to lose more confidence on them. And any relationship that we were trying to mend and to build, so therefore they are destroying that completely soon. So it is like they are starting a war, but they are not starting a war against the committee members per se, but rather to the community, because the community is fully behind us and they believe in the existence of this particular committee. Yeah. Any war against them is a war against the community.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you very much. That's where we're going to leave it due to time constraints. That was Sellwane Khakhau, community leader here in Bloemhof. We'll still be out here, Blaine, keeping an eye on the situation. If there are any developments, we will definitely be keeping you updated. It's back to you for now.
No doubt you will. Thank you very much indeed for your reporting. Sellwane Khakhau reporting from Bloemhof.